Hey everybody, I have, yet again, a package. And this is coming from my buddy, Kevin, also known as Valhawk on PSN and Xbox, and Rez on YouTube. Anywho, Kevin has sent me something, and it seems he had to label it and let people know it was video games. So, yeah. I'm just sitting here admiring Canadian postal stuff right quick. But Kevin said he didn't have a chance to write me a letter or anything like that, which people like to do lately. But he did send me an email and asked me to read it while I did this video. So let's go through it. Greetings, Hunkmeister Hicks. I like that one. Consider this a late birthday gift since you recently got a PSP. Ever since I got a PSP, everybody wants to send me PSP games. And mine no longer is in real working condition. I decided to send you my PSP games and a couple of game carrying cases I had. Hope you enjoyed. Also, congrats on the new job. Sincerely, your Snuggle Bear. I have weird subscribers. Anywho, so obviously there are some PSP related items in here. So we're going to open this up. We're going to see what he has sent me. And, yeah, you guys know the routine by now. I shouldn't have to explain it. But, let's see what we got here. Let's see. He was, telling me he was going to send stuff, and he's always very paranoid because, Kevin has bad experiences. There's a lot of tape on my knife. Kevin has bad experiences with postal services, and so he was a little bit paranoid about the condition that this would arrive in, but it's arrived in just fine condition. And apparently he has sent stuff inside of a speaker box, which is interesting. This damn tape. Get one off. Let's see. You certainly did tape it real good, I'll tell you. I think this is another instance of people trying to see how long it takes me to get inside of something. Boy, does that sound sexual out of context. But, yeah, it sure is taped. Holy crap. Adam should take some notes from you. There we go. I'll always find a way to penetrate what I want. That's horrible. Apologize. Let's get this to... Oh boy, that's tight. Can I stop saying things that sound sexual? Shit. Sorry. There we go. Damn! There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Well, let's start off with cases, I guess. We have... in some bubble wrap. PlayStation Portable. UMD carrying case. Is that... Oh, wait, I know. Yeah, okay, I got you. It's a UMD carrying case for a bunch of PSP games. And we have... Oh, another UMD carrying case for my game collection, which is pretty cool. And I believe he sent me enough games to fill up one of those motherfuckers. So let's start. Ooh. I don't know what else is in here, so if I pull anything out of order, I apologize, okay? Let me check and see. We still got 4 minutes. Dissidia. I don't know the names of things. All I know is there's 2 Dissidia Final Fantasy Fighter style games, and I have interest in both of them. But this is Final Fantasy Dissidia, and it's got a word I can't pronounce, and it's got the number 012. So I don't know if this is the first one, the second one. I know there's 2 of them, but this is really cool because I like Final Fantasy, and I have a loose relationship with fighters. I like to play Tekken, I like to play Mortal Kombat, and I like to play Soul Calibur. And when it comes down to it, other fighters don't interest me, but the Final Fantasy fighter always seemed really interesting. If anybody's ever heard of the game, oh god, I can't even remember the name of the game now. It was on the PlayStation 1, and it was regarded as the Final Fantasy fighter because it had extra characters like Cloud, I think Zack, Tifa. It had different characters, something God Bless the Ring or something. I can't remember the name of that game now. But I really appreciate. There goes my cigarette. I really appreciate this. This is pretty cool. I don't know what else is in here, but so far this is really cool. Let me go ahead and we'll just do a jump cut right. Let's pull something else out of the box. Woo! Kiki, can you stop making love to my boots? Fuck. We have Megaman Powered Up, which is, I think most of these are on my my Amazon wish list. We have Megaman Powered Up, which is like a little bitty remake, remaster of Mega Man. I don't know if it's a particular entry or if it's a completely new game, but I wanted to play this and now I can, and Kevin has sent it to me, and this is really cool. I love Mega Man. I haven't talked a lot about it, but I was devastated about Mighty No. 9's entire situation. Mighty No. 9 could have been amazing, except when you have individuals who aren't really in charge of Mega Man. Keiji Inafune is not the guy behind Mega Man. He's the guy that did the fucking design of Mega Man. He's not a game developer. He's an art director. When you have individuals in a position that they don't comprehend, and you have squandered use of funds, and you have all these different issues, yeah, it didn't turn out well, and it's disappointing. But I love old school Blue Bomber, and I love Mega Man X. Like I can't find it lately. I've been looking. I hope I didn't leave it in Georgia, but I cannot find Mega Man X7, which I believe Daniel sent me. I have Mega Man Anniversary, Mega Man X Collection. I've got Mega Man X7, hopefully somewhere. I can't find it. Mega Man X8. The only things I really want to get now, I think, is Mega Man Command Mission. But yeah, I love the Blue Bomber. I love the side-scrolling action. I actually went when they had the sale for Sony recently. They had a PSN mid-year sale. I got Mega Man 8, which was one of the first ones I ever played. Sue me, I didn't have the NES when I was little. I got Mega Man 8 for like $1. And I've been playing Mega Man 8 on my Vita. It's fucking great. But I love the Blue Bomber. Thank you very much. That is really fucking cool. And shit, I see more Blue Bomber. Oh, Maverick X Hunter. Alright, so, or a Mega Man X Maverick Hunter, my bad, when they do things with the labels. Mega Man X is awesome. If you've never played Mega Man or Mega Man X, I honestly recommend starting with X. I'm gonna get hate. It's better. I like both of them, but X is better. It plays better. It's got better characters. It's got better action. And yes, there are a lot of people that are like, oh, it's got the weeaboo shit with all the anime cutscenes. I like anime. It doesn't fucking bother me. Sure, it's badly translated, but fuck you, it's fucking cool. And I think it's cool that like the Mega Man 8 had the anime stuff in it, and then Mega Man X kind of continued that with later entries, and I just like it. I like it a lot. But I don't know if this is, again, a particular remake or a new game entirely, but it's Mega Man X Maverick Hunter for the PSP, and I look forward to playing it. I think I see Boomer Kuwanger there, actually. That looks like Boomer Kuwanger. I'm going to get this as close as I can. I don't know if it's going to unfocus or what, but I think if you guys can see it, is that fucking looks like Boomer Kuwanger. So, I don't know. Let me check. We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games left. So he sent me 8 games. So I don't know what to pull up first. And again, if anything's out of order, I apologize. So let's grab... Ooh. Final Fantasy. I have been thinking about seriously downloading all of the different types of Final Fantasies on the Vita because they're available. I did get 2 of them on sale. I got Final Fantasy Origins, which is Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2 in one bulk package, and I got Final Fantasy 6. I got both of them for like $5 each, but since the sale ended, they've shot back up to $9 and like $15 for some of them, and I want to download them. I'm probably going to download them just for the fun of having these Final Fantasy games on my Vita. The thing with the Vita Vita and the thing with the handheld and the thing with these PS1 games is, when I was little and I had a PlayStation 1, imagine me, pretend this is a PS1 controller. Imagine me when I was little, I had to have a TV, I had to have that little gray box, I had to have a controller, I had to have a power source, and I had to have the different games. Now I have a Vita. Thank you again, Christian. I have a Vita, and I can have all these games in the palm of my hand. It blows my mind. Because I remember being little and thinking how much fun it would be to take a full game with me somewhere and play it. But if I wanted to do that back then, I'd have to bring a TV, a system, I had to have a power source. It was a nightmare. But now I have all these games in the palm of my hand, and what Kevin has sent me, which sent me into that fucking story, is Final Fantasy. Which I love Final Fantasy, if it wasn't apparent earlier. But with this, I have... Y'all give me 1 second. This is, if you can still see me, when I was, I'm sorry, enjoy the ass, people. When I was moving, I had all of my little cartridge games, which I don't have many. I don't have a large collection. Let me show you. I have, and it's in such perfect and beautiful condition. I have a copy of Final Fantasy right here, and I get desperate and take stuff to replays, but I was looking at this the other day and I thought, fuck no, I'm not selling this. This is a piece of history. I love Final Fantasy. This is in mint fucking condition. For my PlayStation 1 games, which would take a lot longer to go through, I have Final Fantasy Origins physical. And now I have this. So I've got Final Fantasy for NES, PlayStation 1, Vita, and PSP. That is so cool. Thank you very much. I love Final Fantasy. And I hope 15 is good. If it's not, I'm going to be very, very sad. I like smoking too. Alright, let's pull out another game. Let me check the time. Yeah, I'm glad I checked the time. We have a minute and something seconds left, so I'm going to do a jump cut again. Fucking editing. Alright, so let's pull out another game. Thank you. Oh, you beautiful bastard. I was sitting here for the longest thinking, where am I going to find just a case and a booklet? Kevin has sent me Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. I have yet to play it. I've actually honestly been playing Ape Escape on the PSP. I'm going to do a jump cut real quick and go grab the PSP, because me walking up and walking back is just wasting y'all's time. So I'll be right. God, I'm going to have to edit this stupid fucking video quite a bit. I actually did find a GameStop PSP case at a thrift store for $3, so that's what I have right here with me. But what I was saying is I've actually been playing Ape Escape on the PSP, and those who know, like my close friends, like I had a problem with the PSP. The battery cover did come, and I was going to do an update video, but I didn't want to seem like an ungrateful cunt. I didn't want to seem hateful. I didn't want to seem like I was not happy for a free fucking PSP. The battery that's in this PSP is too big. It's an extended battery. So the cover I have is the right cover, but it won't fit around this battery. And if the battery was a normal size battery, there's also the clip that's inside there to hold the cover on is broken, so that sucks. But what I have done is I finally took everybody's advice and I just taped the ever-loving shit out of it so I could fucking play it. And I taped it so that I could open it up and exchange discs. I also taped it so that I wouldn't interfere with any of the buttons or any of the switches or even the charger. But I wanted to just briefly mention that the PSP is great, but I have problems right now because it bothers me because I'm OCD as fuck. And so playing with it taped up like this, it annoys the piss out of me. But yeah, I have a UMD of Crisis Core, but I haven't played it yet. I popped it in and checked it out, and I played just a very small portion of it, like to the first boss. And I can say it's really cool having that metal soundtrack over Final Fantasy stuff. But I've not played it yet, but thank you very much, Kevin. That's really cool. I also grabbed the Vita because, of course, I've been playing with the Vita. I like this handheld stuff. Sony has gotten me into the handheld stuff, so, of course, when I get to working again, I do intend to get a new 3DS, and I'll start playing that, and I'll eventually talk about the new 3DS. But let's pull out another game. Ah! That's the first one, I think. Dissidia, Final Fantasy. Thank you, Kevin. You're fucking awesome. I love you. My snuggle bear. Anyhow, I don't know if I've mentioned this before. Homosexuality is welcome on Brett Hicks' channel. I do not discriminate against people because they like different genitals. You are welcome here if you're homosexual. Of course, he's not a homosexual. He's just weird like me. But yeah, the Final Fantasy fighters. So I have Dissidia 1 and 2. I don't know why it's Dissidia Duodecim and 012. I don't know why it is, but I have both of them now because Kevin is a beautiful bastard and sent them to me. Pretty sure this is the first one. But yeah, this is so fucking cool. Like, I love this cover right here. Y'all see this? This art style showing off all this. That's one thing I always loved about Final Fantasy, the old school games with the art style. You could open up a booklet and see the characters and see their illustrations and things like that. That's something that bothered me with Final Fantasy VII. Not that Final Fantasy VII is bad, I just don't like it as much as the others, and I have my issues with it. But like when I open the booklet, it's just fucking 3D modeled characters. It was very annoying. We're going to pull out another game. Oh, baby. Ooh. Ooh. I had considered buying this on Vita because I saw it. And I really wanted to play it because my favorite Final Fantasies are 4, 6, and 12. I like them for their own individual reasons, their gameplay styles, their stories. And when I saw Final Fantasy IV, the complete collection on the PS Vita for like $15, I thought, man, I'd love to play that. But I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't because Kevin has sent me, and it comes with, I think, cards, has sent me the PSP version. And comes with little cards. That's so cool. Ah, Kane. Fucking badass Dragoon Warrior. That's another reason I like it, because he's a fucking Dragoon Warrior. Cecil. This game is awesome. If you've never played Final Fantasy IV, I recommend it. Everybody has their love for 6 or 7, but I think 4 is probably one of, if not the absolute best ones, and it doesn't get nearly the attention that I think it should. 4 is fucking great. Thank you very much. We still got time. Last game. What is it? Ooh. I was talking about the Origins collection, and he has sent me Final Fantasy II physically for the PSP. So that's all that was in there. We have, to reiterate, we have 2 UMD game cases, which means that I don't have to put them in the little PSP pouch, which I'm not crazy about doing. Let me show you guys real quick again. It's just a shitty GameStop one, but it's got like room for 4 of them, I think. I've got the PSP game cover right there. What I'm probably going to do in the future when I have money, when I have disposable income, I'm going to buy another PSP, and I'm going to buy like a black one, and I'm going to get the extended cover case thing, and I'll put the extended battery in the black PSP, and I'll put the little battery in the red PSP, and put the cover on there, and just a little bit of tape or a little bit of glue, and get it stuck on there so it doesn't fucking come off, and I will have 2 PSPs, because right now what this is, it was a gift from my buddy Carrie at Replays, and I'm not going to fucking sell it. That's a douchey fucking thing to do, so I'm going to keep this, you know, and I'll probably get another pouch and everything, but yeah, I'll probably do that in the future with those. But we have 2 UMD cases. We have 8 games. So let me check. That dropped the fucking camera. Let me go through these. Okay, so we have a lot of Final Fantasy stuff. So let's see. We got that. It's mostly Final Fantasy and I think Megaman, which is fucking cool. I love it. Alright, so we'll go with these first. We have, to recap, we have Megaman and Megaman X, or Megaman Powered Up, which Blue Bomber's awesome. If you don't like the Blue Bomber, you can eat a bag of dicks. And then we have Final Fantasy galore. We have Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy II, Final Fantasy IV Complete, Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, and both Dissidia titles. So this is awesome. I want to say again, thank you very much to my homie from fucking Canada, Kevin. This is just super generous and super amazing, and I appreciate it. I don't know how much you spent on these games, but, you know, thank you very much for sending them to me. Thank you very much to you guys for watching. I love fucking Final Fantasy, and this is just really cool. I have stuff to play on the PSP, and I love the handheld gaming market. I see why people enjoy it so much. Thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a dislike for your support. I'm fucking with the trolls if you haven't figured it out. And do take care. I will be doing videos when I can. I'm starting Monday and working. Let's see. Yeah, we got 34 seconds. I'm starting Monday and working. I'll do videos when I can. Thank you for watching. Bye! I love Final Fantasy.